All right. Welcome back to the continued orchestrated collapse of this living piece of dog shit we're forced to call our society. Taking a little break from that society. I'm down at the creek chilling. And it's pretty freaking nice. I think we broke 70 maybe today. So, right on. Summertime in full swing. Kind of chilling down here, a little bit different spot. My regular spot's still in the shade, so chilling over here by the edge. In the stick of bushes. and cheers. So yeah, a lot of shit going on for me lately. Probate's still going on. The hearing was postponed. Final hearing. Kinds of bullshit going on with that. Fucking crock of shit. But I don't want to think about it because I don't want to ruin what might possibly be a good time. Yeah, we were out riding our bikes the other day. We went and rolled out to a couple different music fests. It was on Saturday. Was two of them right in our little town, free ones, right? Um, One downtown in like the little commons area down there where they have a little structure built for the bands to set up in, and then the vendors set up down there, and then there's like a beer garden and shit, and that was fun. It was all right, and then we got on our bikes and rode them all the way down to Everett's Matsu Resort, where there was another fest going on. That place was packed, and it was fun there too. And and then I let Nick ride my bike. I tried his on the way back. Fuck me, right? He's got the big fat tire bike, and that thing is a fucking slow as a dog. And so it took like forever for me to get back. I mean, I was watching him disappear in the distance on my badass bike, right? Just fucking gone. And I'm like, no wonder why he couldn't keep up with me. Right? But I sold the, when I got a down payment for my truck. I'm still waiting on a couple more payments before I can ship that off. And I'm refocusing on this legal thing because there's some other shit going on that I got to address too. And so I'm literally focused on that right now that I have a few, I have a little bit of breathing room since I got paid. I got a couple grand down payment, cleared all the bills up. There's a grand right off the bat, right? And then bought some groceries. And so most of it already spent, right? But hey, whatever. It's all good. But I have to focus on this here legal thing. There's some other things that are popping right now. And I gotta, I'm going through all my paperwork and shit. And I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna keep you posted on that because I'm gonna make that big move finally. The big move. The big move. So, out from the straw man, as they call it. Oh, hell. Doc Holiday Jack, what's up? I'm picking up a new refrigerator. Right on. Yeah, you're going to need one. I am literally picking it up. I know you could. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Good, because you got to keep that. I mean, I know it's probably hot down there where you're at. And right now, it's freaking hot here. Like, it's finally summertime, man. And I'm so totally stoked about it. Um, no, I've been hearing on the side all the little shit that's going on, and it's just slow cooker, slow cooker, slow cooker. Fuck, oh dear, right? But they're all still sticking with it. Oh my God, we're all going down. Wow. I mean, shit. I know we know what's coming, but it by the timeline that's laid out by their own predictive programming, right? The Bible and whatnot. There's still plenty of time before even the Antichrist shows his face. And his reign will be that final 7 years, as I've laid out before. 2045 being the end game, the tape runs out, the land shift, all that. Thinking more about that too. And the giant tortoise that we live on the back of. The continent, the landmass. And it's been, I mean, I still ponder on that too, because the Antichrist reign will be 7 years by their own predictive programming. So that makes 2038 when it begins. And so, what's that? We're still, it's 2025 now. That's 13 fucking years, right? And so he probably hasn't even made the scene yet. I keep going back to that. I know he hasn't. And I'm going to go back to it once again. There isn't anybody in the fucking political theater that could dream of pulling this shit off. Anybody, whether they be a celebrity, whether they be what the fuck ever, right? No way that they're going to make the world fall in love with them like this character is supposed to. He's supposed to be young and charismatic and, you know, uh, the living in, right? And so, no, he has definitely not shown up yet. And I'm going to go back to it. He's going to be an alien. See those fucking rabid quotation fingers I'm making? Because, as we all know, the Third Reich went under the ice, and they're still under there to this day. And they took with them a million freaking uh, German people, right? And I'm sure they were all pure-blooded. And they brought also with them advanced breeding techniques, as I've described, that I read in the Ringing Cedar of Russia books, with telegony and all that. Justin Mayome, Justin R, welcome. Old man with gold pair, man, what's up? Get a dollar, Jack. Too old to be picking refrigerators. Fuck, Jack can pick up a refrigerator, man. Refrigerator ain't got no chance against him, but, I'm sure he's doing it the smart way. Fucking work smart, and I know he is. And so, man, the old one must have give out, huh? But yeah, good job. I know you can take care of that. You're the man. You are the man. Frogman, Justin says, and then he says South American. Is that the toads that they lick and get the tripping balls? Frogman. Oh man, with Goldpan, what's up, bro? Oh man, I'm just kind of still going through it. We're supposed to have the final hearing on the estate, and they vacated that at the last minute. Didn't tell me, gave no reason, and then they postponed it for another month. So, fucking. But it's fine. I've got it. I've got it pretty well handled. There's, I mean, how many laws will they have to break to try to fuck me over? Not that they won't try, right? Why Texas American? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Justin, but welcome. Yeah, still going through that. Can't wait for that to be done. Once that's done, I've already put together the work for my trust. I got to do some legal shit. I got to do a bunch of legalese, and it's fuck, man. I'm telling you, I'm perched in front of that computer, man. I get this tension and literally numbness in. There's a pinched nerve going on, man. Just from looking at the stupid fucking computer, and then working on the laptop, I gotta get something else because the way I have to hunch over that little fucker, right? I bought them because you can travel with them, right? But I mean, it's just like that. You're just fucking hunched over the motherfucker, and my wrists are at that certain thing to be working at it, right? And so they're already fucked up from all this painting and sanding that I've been doing and shit. And I still haven't given them a rest to heal. I gotta do that. I gotta fucking. But I want to get a job at a. There's an opening at a body shop, auto body shop, and if I could learn that, then I could do more than just paint these fucking cars. I could probably make a few more bucks, and then I got to get back on this, trying to get my foot into the wedding industry as far as the DJ and videographer thing goes, because that is huge money, and it's only going on up here during the summer months. There's no fucking weddings in the winter here, right? And so, and then we got the big 4th of July, woohoo, coming up very quick, man. The car lunch. Car lunch. Car launch. God damn it, Jack. You're supposed to be up here for that. We're going to launch our own car, remember? I could get one. Dude, there's free ones all the time on the Feg book, right? And so I easily could get one that we could fucking fire up long enough to, with the live stream going on, that shit. That'd be sick. Still might, I don't know, still might have happen. Hopefully things will mellow out by then. The final hearing thing, July 9th now. So, anyway, it's hot as fuck. I think I'm going to get in, jump in real quick, cool off. Because I gots to do it. So, let's get ready for that. Fuck, I mean, I got out of the house without any fucking tobacco. I think I did. At least I got some weed, though. Pipe's clogged as fuck. But, oh, let's go. Pan, good luck with that case, Reg. Have a solid plan B, just in case they fook you, bro. Yeah, they're... That, I mean, how could they? They already validated the will. They've already honored it. Were they going to strike down their own fucking validation? Right? And so, I don't see that happening. But, you don't think I got an ace up my sleeve? Because I sure as fucking shit do. And so, that's why I'm kind of grateful that they kept that same judge in there. Yeah. Yep. Got little something that can keep that person in line. And I'm sure those of you who know what it is. A little thing called the oath of office, right? Constitutional oath. And so the first words out of my mouth will be, I accept your oath of office. So it's going to be very fucking difficult for them to try to do anything. The only thing that they might try to do is, deny my claim, which that it definitely would not be the end of it, because there's Supreme Court to go to. And if they try to, order me to pay those fucking retards that are contesting, right? And there's no way that can happen either, because there's no legal basis for it. But there's plenty of fucking statutes that back up me being reimbursed. Right there. And I made all this in the motion that I put in, right? So, yeah, going on. Blue Eyes American. Okay. Groovy. Wish I was on that. Same. No, but yeah, it's freaking hot. I'm gonna jump in here, do a quick dip, get my little fucking creek shoes on here, cool off for a second, And I'm watching for fish, though, man. I am watching. They got to be here by now. They fucking, I mean, it's mid-June. Any day. I guess some people went to the tail race, including down here, and got skunked. So there's nothing in there yet. But any day, any day. I saw somebody post a video. They're catching some fucking thing on it at the lake. Didn't look like sockeye though. I'll tell you that. But that's what I'm waiting for here. And so far, I've been here for how long? We're going 15 minutes. Here for about 20 minutes now, and nothing. But that doesn't mean anything because sometimes you have to sit here for a couple hours before you see school, right? And I've had that before. And then other times you fucking show up down here and they're fucking rolling, baby, rolling. And that's what I'm waiting for. So. Ooh, yeah. Put my fucking creek shoes on here. I'll go jump in that shit. I got this tripod that I have with me. It's a fucking expendy one that's got 2 angles on it. It's a bitch compared to that little cheap one I got that works so good. Can't find it. Fucking mosquitoes are out though. But it's so hot right now that I'm not having much problem with them. The flies though, another story. Luckily they're not the fucking moose flies. Right? The biting bastards. And so I haven't got mosquito yet. As soon as I say that, right? Bam, 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 bam. But I think we should be able to turn around and get the camera facing towards the creek probably easily enough. Let's see, flip it around so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And there, we're looking right there. And I don't see any action yet. Unmistakable when the school is in the creek, though. I'll tell you what. You know for a fucking fact. Is that Joey? What's up, Joey? How's you doing, brother? Cheers to you, too. Cheers, brother. Cheers. But yeah, that's my view right now. And I'll turn it a little bit. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to get to the creek. Oh, fuck, trees in the way, whatever. Move them out a little bit. And I'll be able to get my spot when I jump in here. Let's go ahead and do that. Fuck it, we're on. Let's do it, baby. Alright, right there will be a little better. Got the key. We're all free to dream. Everybody see. Yeah, it's not warm. Oh, God, damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Okay. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, oh, baby. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's cold. It's not like super cold or anything though. I mean, shit, it's summertime. Water's probably at least 50 degrees, so it's not bad. It's like bath water compared to like springtime when it's fucking sub-zero, right? Most flies, what the fuck? I imagine deer flies the size of locusts. No, we call them that because there's no horses about, right? But deer flies is what we used to call them, but I call them moose flies up here, right? Yeah, good God, they are huge too, and they bite like fucking hard. Just from watching that. Oh, dude, it's like bathwater now. It's not even cold compared to what it is like when the ice breaks, dude. That shit. It's torturous then. This is like bathwater. But I've been in, I don't know, at least half a dozen times or so now. Not that many compared to how I used to do, right? It used to be like at least once or twice a week. But I've been mad busy doing all types of other shit and have not been able to, be down here as much as I'd like. But today I was like, I just went and paid all my bills this morning, dropped G on everything, right? And I thought, fuck it. DoorDash was like, oh, we're busy. You make an extra dollar. Right? That's why I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to chill for the day. I might go later today, tonight, whatever. Because I do have to continue. But tomorrow, I'm going to go put in for this fucking auto body spot, right? A little helper in the shop. If I could get into that and start doing auto body work, fuck. Might have another gig going, right? Might be able to do more than just paint these fucking cars, right? And so, but yes, it's not warm, the creek that is, but it's definitely not bad. And it's so hot today that it's not bad even sitting here in the wind, right? I mean, sure, I feel it, but I was already kind of overheated, and so it's like cake time. I'll be back in just maybe another minute or two. Um, you've earned it. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. Once you get used to it, though, it's like I mean, I was out the other day and it was like cold and windy and shit like that, and everybody was wearing their down jackets and shit. And I'm just standing there with my short sleeve shirt on, right? And I was out there for like an hour smoking a cigarette and talking to this dude who was telling me these fucking crazy ass shadow people stories, right? And so I was just kind of like, whoa, right? I didn't expect to stand out there that long. But then it starts to rain, and finally I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it, I'm going in. I did hit the creek too, man. Do some prospecting. Hell yes, dude. It's the season, and I've been thinking about that too. There's a guy we've been talking. He says he knows the spot up in Petersville, and I'm like, fuck that, man. Fuck that road we went on there last year. That shit was, what a fucking nightmare trip that was. I was like, dude, right up here in Hatchers, there's places to go. And so I told him that I had the gold cube and shit. And so we're talking a bit about that. And I would like to see that happen too. Get out for a prospecting trip, go somewhere and shovel some dirt, get some color. You know, I don't care if I just find a couple of flakes, just as long as I find some. But he was also talking about how if we really want to do it right, of course, we're going to have to fly in somewhere and get out of the mainstream. And that's true. There's like this place up here, I think they call it like 40 Mile Creek or some shit like that. And people go out there like, I mean, I've read stories about tourists out there fucking pulling nuggets out, right? Coming back with an ounce and shit. Or better. And I'm just like, what? No, the fuck way. Let's go there. uh, but I was thinking more about that Black Pyramid 2 thing that's here. I know where the area is where it's at, right? But it's so fucking remote that you would literally have to fly in there, and they don't let that happen, right? I mean, there's a blacked out part on the map there for a reason. But it makes me wonder if like if that area could be accessible by a river or something, or fuck, I'm telling you, man, this country around here, four wheeling, like if you're trying to blaze a trail or something like that, you would need. I seen a vehicle, a new invention one where they have the wheels all moving independently. Each one has its own motor, shit like that. Now that motherfucking thing could make it through the weeds up here, but a regular vehicle, right? Nah. I remember it was like last year, I think it was. There was some fucking eight-wheeler, fucking sounded like a fucking jet engine coming down. Sure as shit it was too, right? Had the turbos going and shit. They fucking rolled through the creek here, just fucking mowing every goddamn thing in their path down. Right? They saw me and they're like, oh shit. Well, I'll try that cool for a minute. And that thing was just insane. I mean, it must have had a couple engines on it, right? A couple of different ones. But that thing was insane. They were all enclosed in it. It was like I'm sure it had to have been a fucking $250,000, if not a $500,000 fucking unit, right? That thing had 8 huge giant tires on it. Had half a dozen people enclosed in the cabin. Fucking the exhaust had a couple exhaust pipes sticking out the back that were just whining with a fucking turbo, right? So that thing, at least 100, 150 grand, if not 200, that thing had to be, right? And that thing, those fucking wheels were all up. They were all on separate suspensions and shit. And man, it was just fucking, it mowed over any goddamn thing it wanted to, right? Crazy. I've never seen anything like it. You've seen those fucking four-wheel or those eight-wheeler Argos before, but this thing was like the fucking biggest, baddest on steroids motherfucker. Custom built for sure. Custom built all the way. And those fucking engines it had, man. Oh my god, right? But yeah, do some prospecting. It says, bro, the price is 30. What the fuck? 33.97. Jesus, is that a fucking record? Gotta be, isn't it? 33. Holy fuck. No, there's people down, like, okay, there's a place called Hope down south, and there's Girdwood, right? And Crow Creek is still worked. And those people, I mean, they'll pull, an ounce or two a week down there. So look, if that's true, then they're fucking, haha, that sure the fuck beats working, doesn't it? Oh god, I would love to find a spot where you could sit there and pull. Oh shit, I got a spider on me. Damn, this one got an egg and shit. What up, bitch? See ya. But yeah, wouldn't that be sick? I mean, if I could find a place where a guy could just, I mean, you fucking pull, and if you could pull an ounce every, right, even one a month, that'd be better than working, right? 33.97, motherfucker. No, I gotta think about that a little more seriously because I do have that gold cube, and that's an easy way to get out to spots where people don't go because you know a lot of places you can't run a sluice, right? But these things are not. There's no gas involved, no gas engine involved. It's just a fucking battery, right? And oh, dude told me a brilliant idea too, right? Rather than do that, you could just bring a long ass fucking hose, with a big fat opening, and as the creek flowed into it, by the time you went down so many 20, 30 feet or whatever, you'd have the exact amount of water you'd probably need that little bilge pump pushes, the exact amount plumbed into the creek. This is if you're working on a creek, right? And so I thought, dude, that's fucking genius, right? And it'd be much easier to carry a hose out there than it is to carry a fucking car battery. It's a little bulkier, but a lot lighter, right? And so one dude could carry that whole setup. Then you could carry the cube and the hose and all the shit you needed, the buckets, all that. But it'd be better if you had two people, to split the load And so that way you can carry your food, you can't be gear and all that shit. You can camp out there. And who knows, maybe fucking Bigfoot would come and get us. I mean, you know, dude, that Bigfoot shit is lit up like a fuck. Everybody's seeing those motherfuckers, I guess. Nuggets pay a tad more on the spot. They have a collector value. Absolutely. Nuggets with quartz attached or golden quartz plays really good. Specimen value. Dude, 100%, dude. I mean, oh man, you're giving me gold fever now, man. I'm starting to fucking go, what the fuck am I doing here? I should be out in the hills. I should be. Um, Hatch is passing that far away. And that, they mined a fuckload of gold out of that place. And it's just 30-minute drive from where I'm at, right? And now, oh, get this. The fucking pass up there where you drive through is still closed in June. Fucking, because the snow hasn't melted off yet. And there wasn't even that much snow. Well, not down here, but the mountains is fucking always snow, right? Fucking snow. Now, we had fucking fresh snow the other day up there. And everybody's going like, what the fuck? And I'm saying that too, right? We shouldn't be having fresh snow this time of year. Even on the mountains, right? I'm going to jump in here real quick and do another cool off. It's getting kind of hot. So let's flip this around. All right. Look at that downstream's looking pretty good. Still no fish. Still no sign yet of the fishes. I wonder if the blue's gonna bleed on me. Oh my god. I could get a haircut. Schedule one of those and get this mop chopped off. It's just too much. But I gotta lock into this legal fucking thing for a minute too. The bad part is I've already got fucking computer neck, right? I gotta set up a desktop or something different. I gotta set up a different fucking setup so I'm not hunched back a fucking Notre fucking lame in front of this. But I gotta do it. This time is against me now on one of these, and so I gotta fucking make I'm gonna use the specific negative averment, and so big feet are all bears. No shit, right now. I think they're seeing something, right? Matt says you need a creek sluice to run the material on site and take the concentrate home and run it through the cube. Yeah, true. So true. The good thing about that cube though, right, is because you can dig. You just take your shovel and dig, and just run it through the classifier, and then you dump it. And of course, I metal detect everything, right? And so if there's any nugget in one of the screens, like wherever I dump it, I always pew 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 over it, And so, um, yeah, Joey, maybe, I know, right? You know what? I theorized that maybe Bigfoot's a fucking ghost, right? It's a ghost that's been around so long that it leaves footprints sometimes, right? Like these poltergeists they can move shit in this fucking physical realm. Why couldn't Bigfoot be a ghost or an alien? Maybe he's both. He's a ghost of an alien, and you know he works for the fucking government, which basically makes him Jewish, right? Oh, he's the tribe, baby. Maybe maybe that's what he is. Fucking, it's Ham, right? Didn't he get marked by God, or was that no? Was it Cain? Cain, Cain, right? Not Ham. Fuck, Cain. Remember, murdered Abel got marked. Maybe. Oh fuck, whatever. Okay, I've been diving into some crazy shit too. Um, Along with the legal bullshit. Goddamn, man, that shit gets tedious. But I mean, I gotta do it. I'm in that spot again. But this time, I'm going to go forward with the whole declaration. The water is a little bit colder. The specific negative averment, and do that decoupling thing. I know, right? It's exciting, trippy in the same time, but I think I have it mostly figured out. Gotta run through everything, and I'm gonna start notarizing, certifying, and sending. And that is gonna be a lot. It can be a lot. Multiple different places. Probably gotta send out at least 20, 20 of these things, right? To different places. Damn, that spider back on me again. That damn bitch. Yeah, 20, at least 20 different things to make to get it all done. God damn it. All right. They're starting to come out and they get irritating. So let's do some fucking zapping. Come on. Come on. Get some. Flies are fast though. Mosquitoes are slow. But they ain't about because it's too hot. These fucking flies are. One of them just trying to bite me. Bitch boys. Come on. Wait. Fuck. Striking out here. But that cleared them up all right. And that one snap. Okay, so what we got going on here in AK, of course, is they're building this road. Um, thank God that the construction's far past where I'm at now, but they're almost they pretty much have done what they're going to do for the moment, apparently, because they're all the way out to the end of it now, extending it, and so this is the road to the mines and the minerals here, and that's the big deal, right? Because they did a smoke and mirror bait and switch here. There's this case, this thing they call the Pebble Mine, that's been controversial forever, and everybody's like, no, they want to build an open pit mine at the headwaters of Bristol Bay, right? I'm sure maybe some of you have heard of it because it's been a contested issue for ages. Like, yeah, can't fucking do that. All these jobs, all these people, all this fish would be in jeopardy because every open pit mine they've ever made has massive environmental impacts. Matter of fact, every one of them has has leaked. right, has contaminated the waters around it. Every fucking one of them, right? They say, oh no, we can do this, we can do that, we can do the other. No, they don't. Why? Because they're too fucking lazy. Got to be a better way to get that shit than an open pit mine, right? But no, it's cheapest, so you know. And then it's always a foreign fucking outfit that's coming here to rape shit. Pathetic, right? This fucking place, dude. This state has a bigger fucking economy than California ever fucking dreamed of, right? They say, oh, California, that's the biggest economy of the country. Fuck you, you fucking foreskin chewing fuckheads. No, they've raped Alaska for trillions, trillions, right? And still are, right now, to this day. Oh no, the oil's gonna run out. Fossil fuel, the fuck it is, right? That's the most abundant thing on Earth is oil. And they got everybody convinced, oh no, but the dinosaurs dead, and you can die out. Yeah, trust me. Every time they fucking discover another fucking oil field, it's the biggest one ever, right? And they're doing that. It happens all the time here. We were smart enough, like, what was it, the Norwegians that fucking, they pay the oil companies to extract the oil for them and then sell it themselves and make, God, trillions. And we can't do that here. That's too smart. And not only that, but what would corruption do? Because that's exactly what's going on here. It's fucking all corruption. And every day, there's another fucking story of it. But I have fucking already locked horns in with this fucking outfit to the death, baby. And so it's gonna be interesting. And I still have the appeal on that fucking traffic ticket, right? Which I don't much. I'm not. I'm doing that one just because fuck them, right? Not gonna make it easy. Not gonna roll over. And then my cousin was saying, well, now what is that? Is that gonna affect this case that really matters? And I'm like, no. But yeah, same fucking corrupt cunt on the bench. But there's so much scrutiny on her now because of the fucking thing I put in. As a matter of fact, a different court stepped in, and of course they denied the change of judge, but they put in a fucking 5-page report and shit on it. And so, yeah, they're not just dismissing their own thing, right? And I think the other court stepped in just to make it look like that, because they know that I'm getting media involvement here. I've been talking about this on the K. Will Morning Show, and I've offered them the exclusive on it. They haven't gotten back to me on that yet, but I'm going to get back to them here again. I had to give them a break, and then I just got to find an event where they're at and go and talk to them personally and explain to them what's really going on with it. And so to the death, baby. All right, I've got another beer here. I was hoping to see Michael Bleak Narratives again, right? Because he knows his shit as far as this legal goes. And I wanted to talk to him a bit before I do this thing with Scumifornia. Yeah, they're trying. They're creeping. And even though I haven't been able to get my mail for a couple months now, I just saw some shit was going on that I need to make immediate attention to this. As a matter of fact, tonight I'm working on this specific negative averment and my counterclaim. And I'm going to go ahead and notarize that and have the notary send it. So I'm going to pay that service. And so all correspondences will be through the notary. So they won't be able to do their corrupt bullshit. don't give a fuck. I'm to the death with this, right? And I'm joking about that. But of course, I'm gonna keep you all informed of exactly what happens. Jesus Christ, that one sounded pretty close. And when we were at Everett's the other day, there was a plane flying around there. Nick wanted to see if he could get a rent the spot on it. Right? I was like, no, this is a personal plane for somebody. They didn't get to let you on there. But we had to hang out over there and wait for the pilot to come back for like an hour, and finally he just gave up. But fucking thing flew right over the crowd. It was barely up there too, right? So you're not supposed to do shit like that. But it was pretty badass. Float plane on the lake there, and then there was some jet skis. He's like, I want to rent one of those. I'm like, dude, you can't rent a jet ski. There's too much liability on that. They'll rent you a little fucking cheese stick fucking canoe and shit for like $20 an hour. But the chicks were cute, so I had to go talk to them. Matt saying, I've heard theories that oil isn't really fossil but mineral that replenishes. I don't know how true that is. That's 100% true, right? Fossil fuel. That even sounds stupid, right? Oh, but it's the official story, so you know. Like I said, anything that's official story is complete fraud. No, Big Trouble in Little China. Remember that movie? Where the old guy, Egg Foo Young, he says, black blood of the earth. Right? Black blood of the earth. Oil. It's basically what it is, right? It replenishes itself. Doesn't matter how much you fucking pump out, it's going to keep going, right? And it doesn't matter how much you pollute the earth, it recovers. This fucking radiation bullshit, like Chernobyl, come on, give it a fucking break, man. They've seen everything got fucking super, like the wolves and shit are all huge and shit over there. Same thing with Japan. Remember Japan was supposed to be all fucking ruined with radiation? Nah, none of that, right? Giant fucking fraud. But no, I sincerely believe that oil is the most abundant fucking thing there is on the earth, other than seawater, right? But yes, it replenishes itself. It does. They said, dude, they said the fucking slope was gonna run out a long time ago. It's still going. The only thing is that the oil is colder now because they've been dumping so much. Dude, how many fucking years of seawater getting dumped down there? Right, so they can supposedly float the oil out. Dude, it's cooled it down. Shit used to come out scalding. You get that shit on you, you fucking burn your shit, right? And you get crude oil on you, you're gonna die. You get enough of it on you, right? That shit seeps right through your skin. Toxin levels. Fucking kill ya. But fuck you, DoorDash. DoorDash trying to get me to go. No, they've been dumping like a gazillion gallons of fucking seawater down there, right? Supposedly to get more out of the wells that they've already drilled, right? Because it costs a gajillion to drill a new one, so they always try to milk them out as much as they can, so they just fucking flooding seawater down there to float the oil up so they can get more of it. I guess. But the temperature of it is cooled down so much now that they're having trouble getting it. I mean, it used to be so hot it just burned down the pipeline, right? From the slope down to Valdez. You go up and touch the fucking pipeline at places, right? And you can feel how warm it is. But I guess apparently now that it's cooled down so many degrees that it's like thick, and they got this thing they call the hog, right? This thing that will run through the pipeline. They put it through and it cruises down through to clear any blockages, right? I guess they're running those pretty much constantly now. They got a few of them, right? They fucking put them in. The fucker goes all the way down, thousands of miles all the way down to fucking Valdez or whatever it is. It's over 1,000 miles. I know that. But yeah, it's still what's hilarious is like it should have been dried up by now, right? They said it would be slowed down and dried up. by 2000 or some bullshit back in the 70s. Fraud. And get this, I remember my cousin, he worked on the pipeline, all that shit and stuff like that. And he said that they were going to break the fucking pipeline down, and they made a deal that the Japanese could come in and take the fucking pipeline after it was done for steel so they could make cars out of it and sell it back to us, right? How fucking stupid is that, right? How fucking stupid is that? Of course, this is how we operate, right? Sure. We don't want to take the pipeline apart, so you go ahead and fucking make God trillion off of it. I don't know how much truth there is in that deal, but it sounds fucking typical of the fucking united stupidity of America, right? All right, get back in the creek. I'm starting to warm up. Let's do it, damn it. Love that movie. Um, which one was the one where they blow up the oil rig? Right. That was a pretty good one. All right, let's flip it around, jump one back in one more time, baby. Baby. We might have to wind it down. We're about an hour in. Let's get it. Oh, God. Shit, fuck, piss. It's still not warm. It's still cold. But it ain't that bad. It really isn't. Not compared to the fucking springtime. Yeah. And summer was a long time coming here, too. It took forever for it to actually. But this is the best summer we've had since 2019. 2019 was like a heat wave. That was the year I went down to LA after in October, right? And it was still summery in October, right? September, fuck man, we had like 90-degree temperatures in September. Insane. What they call the Indian summer, right? Yeah, that shit. It held pretty good right up until October, and that's when I flew down. And when I got there, of course, fucking in Jaime Town, LA, right? It's like fucking 90 every day down there, and so it's like my summer just extended for like, I don't think it even got coldish until like December. It was December when it got a little bit coolish. They were like, oh my God, it might snow. I'm like, yeah, fuck it is. But I do remember that. All right, that might have to be the last one. I gotta fucking bounce and get to fucking work on more bullshit. But my neck is so fucking crick, man. I gotta go get a fucking acupressure massage or some shit, dude. It's literally going numb now, and that's fucking story of my fucking life, right? And I gotta look at the stinking computer again because I gotta fucking write fucking godzillion pages of fucking legal fucking crap. Fuck. Oh, I'll be a hunchback of Notre Dame by the time I'm done. I already used that one, I know, but I'd try it again. shit, I thought I was seeing some fish for a minute there. No. Doesn't mean anything, man, because they could be moving at night. I've seen that here before. Bright sunshine, they just chill. Ugh. I gotta figure out something. I gotta watch some fucking videos on how to fucking make this goddamn thing go away. This pinched nerve shit. It's fucking killing me. And so I might go out and drive a little bit tonight. So keep money coming in and not have to sit in front of the computer for a while. I gotta figure out something new. I gotta figure out, like, I mean, I think I change my desk into like a stand-up type version, but it's still, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta do something though, because it's fucking literally painful to sit in front of that fucker now, because I've been having to do all this legalese bullshit, and I'm trying to get back into code and so I can get a fucking AI enhanced job, but oh god. I was trying to make a fucking video for a wedding advertisement thing too, right? And I gotta stop being such a fucking perfectionist. But what I think I'll do is I gotta test my drone out. So god damn it. It keeps looking like there's fish coming, I'm telling you, man. Jonesing for some fish badly. Badly. But I'm gonna call my cousin tonight and see if they're gonna go down to. I want to go down Kenai this year. Go do the dip netting down there. Last time we did it, I mean, shit. I barely took any fish. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I only took like one cooler of fish, right? Not doing that this time. It wasn't even that much. I had it cooked and fucking jarred up in one day, right? But I gotta get some fish this year for sure. More. They gotta be coming. They swim right to me. All right. I know I gotta be getting boring by now. But anyway, let's flip around, do a 360 for you before I close it down. We're coming up on an hour. It'd be a perfect time to chill. So check this out. This is how it looks here. Fuck. Not that way, go this way. And so we've got the nice, beautiful creek. And it's so warmed up now, it ain't funny. Tell you what, I'm gonna stand up and give you a full 360. So here we go. It's my Downs Creek view right here. The spot where I'm diving in, right? And then there's a little islet, what they call it, not an island, but an islet, right? Inside a creek. And then that's the upstream view there. Right there. Man, it's so weird because none of the four-wheelers or anything go by anymore, dude. This place used to be traffic zone because you can see the buried bus right there. And there's the stove that was in it. And there's some trees down and shit right here. Blew down this last year. A couple of big birch trees. I could probably strip them for bark, which is used a lot. It looks like somebody's been grabbing some bark around here. See those strip spots? And that stuff, you can make a lot of shit out of it, right? Make bowls and every fucking thing else. Dead spruce, we got the dead spruce going on. Spruce beetle kill. A lot of that shit around. Everybody see these like dead gray skeletons. Those things are highly flammable. Spruce makes like a serious amount of sap. Right, how did this go again? Like that? Maybe. Must be the way, yeah. Oops. No, it's this way. Nope. That way. Oh well. We're almost done anyway. Okay, that's not working. We'll fix it. finish up finale out. Oh, we're down to 2 folk. We were up to 10 there for a second. But right on. Yeah, we'll roll it up here. I'll wind it down. I gotta get ready to back to work. I got an '86 Jag in the garage right now that we're working on restoring. Project car. Fucking thing drives like a fucking dream. The paint and shit is all fucked up though, so it's mostly my job. But we got a 2010 Mercedes in the driveway, and that's more Nick's job. But I'm guessing that we're probably gonna have something else in there pretty soon too, right? Because there's just too much. Oh, he sent me this fucking thing for a camper, right? It's $2,000, right? But fuck, dude, come on, right? The thing got water damage and everything else, but it could be turned into an Airbnb, I'm sure. But shit, there's free ones for that matter. But I want to get one of those free boats that's needs some fiberglass work, and I used to do that when I was a kid growing up on the boat, right? Get a free boat going with an inboard, outboard, because dude's specialty, man, right? Nick the mechanic, he's fucking, oh wow, big ass dragonfly. I haven't had a dragonfly land on me yet this year. That one looks kind of mothy. Gold. Yeah. They're late this year, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, they're usually in by now. But there hasn't been a shit ton of rain either. And the rain is what will make the creek swell up enough down at the mouth where they can get enough water to come in, right? I think that has a bit to do with it, but fuck the tide, right? Tide takes care of that. There's some of the biggest tides in the world here. You got ticks up there, been pretty bad here the last couple of years. No, thank God we do not have ticks, bro. And that's the good thing about having the sub-zero fucking winters, right? No, those things can't survive. And that's a thank God situation for that. There goes DoorDash again. But yeah, I might go dashing. I have some dinner here. I got Snickers bar. But no, we don't get ticks. We don't get snakes. And we don't get poisonous spiders. Every once in a while, a brown recluse will bite somebody and they'll, oh my God. And they get all freaked out, and everybody get all freaked out because they'll put it in the media. And after that, every fucking spider's brown recluse, right? And they ain't. I remember when I did that paranormal thing where I caught a bunch of spiders and I had Cynthia put them on my face, right, to put me out of the comfort zone as an experiment, right? And that shit was creepy, but dude was saying, I showed him the spiders. He goes, oh yeah, there's 2 brown recluse in there. I mean, yeah, they're breeding in and blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, you're so full of shit. I had to dump them on my face, right? They scrambled off. Of course, they didn't bite me because they don't bite. But that's why I never worry about the spiders here. Fuck, they make webs that catch mosquitoes. So I love them. So I never bother any spiders. I don't kill them at all. I just say, what's up, bro? But we don't have any of that. No snakes. No, there's nothing really poisonous up here. But the bears will fucking eat your ass. If you don't know how to talk to them. You gotta know how to talk to them. This is the weirdest shit too, because like this is the quietest year. There's no motorcycles going by. There's no 4-wheelers. There's no people. Usually it's like a lot livelier than this. There's always at least the kids burning up and down the trail on their mini bikes and shit. Weird. Like when I first started hanging out down here, it was like, dude, I'd be lucky to get in a few dips before somebody fucking burned by it in a four-wheeler up the creek, and then it gets muddy from the rest of the day. One person I've seen in the creek this year, and that was that motorcycle dude. He came up and turned around, and I filmed him. But yeah, weird, right? I think I was like, oh yeah, that's where that crazy fucker sits in the creek. So maybe that's part of it. Hot today though, hot as fuck. I think I'll go home and fire up the drone and try to learn how to fly that because I got to be able to do that for the if I get a wedding gig right there. But I also want to do it if we go out and do this prospecting. Mac, you got me thinking about that now. God damn it, I'm thinking about that nothing but nonstop right now. And so, oh my God, I got to go do that. I hit my buddy up, uh, the one that knows this area pretty well, and take a drive up in the fucking up into the hills. That snow's always melting around here. God damn, there's one of those biting flies right there. That little fucker. Yeah. Get. Oh, son of a bitch. They're too fast for this thing. But yeah, get up there into Hatcher's Pass and see if we can find some color. At least I can collect some quartz. Oh, that's the other thing. The guy that does the village thing, right? Talked to him lately, and we went. Yeah, gave him a ride to his house the other day after the bar closed, right? And we hung out there and he made some food and shit, and we talked for a while. He's got a kick-ass native art cabinet too, right, and stuff like that. And we've been talking about trying to help bring the suicide rate down in the villages by bringing. My plan is to bring seeds and start microgreens out there and have them put them into their diet, and that'll help because everything's directly related to diet. And so, but yeah, um, okay. Matt says, dude, we got brown recluse all over the place here and never been bit. Lol. It's some hyped up shit. I like spiders too. I know, right? It is hyped up shit. They say they're aggressive and shit. No, they are not. They're they're just chilling themselves. But yeah, those spiders in Hawaii though are creepy as fuck. Those cane spiders, oh my god, they're huge, and those ones are they don't bite either. But I mean, oh my god. No, I got bit by a spider once in Phoenix. I was living down in Phoenix, right? And I woke up and I had this swollen part on my fucking right on my wrist. And I'm like, what the fuck, right? And no, some spider had bit me in the night, and we were living in some. I don't know. My girlfriend had rented some hellhole or other, and we were in there, and I. Everybody kept telling me, "Oh, you better go to the see we get the doctor back." And I was still fishing on the fucking Nazi sorcery back then, right? So I had to go to this fucking hellsty of a fucking hospital, you know, the no pay hospital, right? And it was just a fucking hellhole. But I'm glad I did because I was fucking up. I was trying to squeeze the pus out, which wasn't a smart thing to do. I was talking to the old boy doctor, and he was like an old native guy, right? It was a trip. And he said, "Oh yeah." I told myself I was trying to squeeze the pus out. He goes, "Nah. Basically, what you're doing is pushing the infection further deeper into your tissue." He said, "Just soak it in hot salt water as often as you can." Right? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right. That's what we do on the fishing boat." And he's like, and I'm like, "My bad, right?" And so that's what I did, and cleared up shortly thereafter. But I mean, I was treating it like it was different because it was a spider. All right, we're gonna wind this down. Thanks for joining. Those of you that joined, thanks so much. Those of you who commented, everybody who showed up, I'm gonna encourage you to boost your immune system now. Get some of those supplements. At least buy some Shilajit. You can get it. That shit's legit. That's what I call it instead of Shilajit. Shit legit. Almost felt that way. Get some of that. and start to use it in the morning. He'd put the little chunk of fucking asphalt in your, that's what it looks like and tastes like. Put it in some hot water, melt it down, put some raw honey on it and some cinnamon, boom, kicks out. You throw a little apple cider vinegar on top of that, fucking A. And that's going to alkalize your blood and make it so you can't get sick anyway. So, but if you can't do that, man, at least find yourself a cold piece of water. Give yourself a little cold exposure, limited cold exposure daily. Boost your immune system to that superhuman level. Because, we all got to do, Sam Tripoli, he says boost your immune system now. Wonder where you got that. Oh, fuck, I should probably look up and see what he's up to. I haven't listened to anybody in so long, except for, you know who I'm listening to now? Listen to How to Hunt with his Bigfoot stories, right? And then, of course, that puts a bunch of suggestions of these videos of camping freak you out and shit, and I get fished in on those. But I've been watching the Y Files, right? And that dude's got fucking like almost 5 million subscribers. That fucking show is huge. And for good reason. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think the guy had to have been some kind of comedian because he's got his little goldfish in the bowl. It talks, right? They call it hecklefish. That fucking shit is hilarious, right? He is too. That guy had to have been a comedian, the host, right? Because the one he was doing is like, Hecklefish has always got some business going on. He's like, yeah, we got the beavers. They're going to polish your wood. Dude, I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Oh, my God, dude. He fucking was pushing the edge with that wood shit, dude. It was so fucking funny. Beavers and wood, dude. Yeah, good shit. Good shit. So if you have never seen it, tune in. The Y Files, right? I know it's been around for a long time, and I'm just finally getting into it, right? But I've been watching that a bit lately when I get a chance, right? And dude, they're long, but they're entertaining. And he'll take a deep dive on a certain subject, and then at the end he'll debunk the living fuck out of it, dude. Which is good. But he's still towing the line for the fucking NASA and bullshit, right? But hey, you gotta do what you gotta. But pretty good stuff. And then I've been watching Street Beefs again. Because that's always fun, watching fucking amateurs beat the fuck out of each other. Shit. Hell yeah. So, alright. Big love to everybody. Once again, boost that immune system. Now get some of the shit you're going to need. I'm stockpiling back up. Getting ready for this final showdown for the legal thing, and then finally after it's over, it'll be something. It'll be different. It'll be different to not have that shit weighing on my mind every day, right? Some of these planes, I swear to God, they sound so fucking like, I swear some of them sound like shit like they're gonna break down any minute, right? And then there was one for sure last year. It was like, oh fuck. But people are crazy up here for their planes and shit. Straight hilarious insanity. Maybe I have to get one day. But right now, it's all about the vehicles. But I'm gonna keep you posted on this. You know what? I'm gonna fucking actually shoot a video when I paint the Jag. All right, and so that way you can check that out. It'll be sick. And I'm gonna paint that. I've been so many suggestions on it, but I think it's gonna be gold metallic gold, and I'm gonna airbrush a fucking 8-armed fucking Shiva like jaguar defeating a dragon on the surface, right, or on the hood, or some shit like that. Some AI bullshit that's just straight out of this world. It's aloha, Joey. Yeah, aloha, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Maybe we'll try to do something come Saturday or something too, right? Because if I get out in the field, right now I got a little bit of cash. I want to go to the lake. All I have to do is scare up. I've got these inflatable fucking, what the fuck, dude? Right above me, just barely above me. I got some of these inflatable rafts, but I don't know if they're going to be, you know, worthy to take all the way over to the spot. But I got to get to that, my land up there and get it scouted out and take this drone up and get some shots of it. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for it's got to be done this summer. Luckily, summer's just started. Still got a few months of it left. But, all right. Everybody get out there, have some fun, give somebody a hug. God knows they need it. White Falls Rocks, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, I know that channel. It is. It's hilarious. I love Hecklefish, right? That shit is funny. It is. It's a good show and worth a watch. Hecklefish for president, right? Dude's a genius who came up with that shit, right? But they've got like, you watch the credits roll at the end of that motherfucker? Jesus Christ, there's more than there is a fucking Hollywood movie, for fuck's sakes. But, all right. Everybody have a good one. We'll catch you next time. Maybe I'll try to hit something up on Saturday again at the music thing. I didn't air it last time, but maybe I'll bring the camera down, give you a live stream of some local music. There's an open mic tonight. I am not rehearsed, so I'm not going to go. I do not go when I'm not rehearsed. And so, but next week for sure. Big love to everybody. Have a great time. And don't let the fucking you-know-whoish get you down. All right? Cheers.